Hello, I'm Jonathan Wills. Now, in these financially tricky times that we face at the moment, it's more important than ever that we provide the right sort of help for those genuinely in need. Not handouts, but real support and training. The East of England Development Agency recognises this and has financed the Norfolk Investing in Communities programme, which looks at a number of diverse projects around the county with one common goal. And that common goal is this: to help the people of Norfolk fulfil their potential. Projects like Alchemy here in Great Yarmouth, which is helping young entrepreneurs set up new businesses. Kickstart here in Dereham approaches things from a very different direction. They make sure that people over the age of 16 have the actual means of transport to get to work. Back here in Norwich, the Support Through Education Partnership and Skills, STEPS, is doing fantastic work county-wide, providing basic skills in vocational settings appropriate to the locality. While NR5 is a community-based project specialising in media, leisure and education for the young. But let's start with Alchemy, where the aim is to help young entrepreneurs in the Great Yarmouth area achieve a golden future.
It was an idea that was born out of a campaign by students. They wanted somewhere to begin to start businesses and wondered whether the college could help them.
If this hadn't have been here, I honestly don't know where we'd be right now. I mean, trying to find premises was really hard, somewhere suitable. Obviously, we've had student loans, so we're not very financially equipped at the moment.
The area that we serve here is an area where of significant economic regeneration need, significant levels of higher unemployment in the area. And for many of the industries we're talking about, Alchemy One's focused at creative industries, there is limited employment opportunities within commutable distance.
As a concept, I think it works. It works for an area like Great Yarmouth, where there is an outflow of people going in because there's no opportunity, and then also the job creation element of it as well.
So as we've just seen there, thanks to the East of England Development Agency's contribution to Alchemy, young entrepreneurs of the future here in Yarmouth are getting the chance to stimulate the economy. It helps them create jobs, and most importantly, it means that their talent and skill set can remain right here. And with the global economy looking so gloomy at the moment, its timing couldn't be better. The same can be said of Kickstart, which is helping break the vicious circle for those trying to get on the employment ladder. Just getting to work nowadays can be an achievement in itself if you live in rural, isolated communities without the means of getting there, such as public transport, or in this case, mopeds. And as we all know, trying to get a loan nowadays is becoming increasingly difficult. That's where Kickstart can help.
The way that the scheme runs currently, with the individuals paying the contribution towards the running of Kickstart and being given the moped as a gift at the end of their loan, if we were not able to have the funding to purchase the capital items, those costs would have to be passed on to the rider.
I went down to the local job centre and basically they said, have you got any transport to get to your workplace? I said, no. I went, the only thing I'm doing is relying on sort of like my girlfriend, my mum and dad, just to give me a lift to my workplace. And the lady in the job centre turned around and said, there's a place called Kickstart, they hire mopeds and stuff like that, and at the end of it you get to buy the moped. And I said, yeah, I'll have a go at that.
It is about connectivity. It's about people living largely in rural areas can't get to places. So we help people getting to work, we help them getting to work training, we help them getting to education.
It was actually pretty easy. I mean, all you've got to do is just save money and pay for it weekly. And now I've paid for my bike, I've just got to save it for insurance for the bike.
This is her life now, you know, it's just changed everything. She's got a reason to get up, and just her life, her horses are her life.
And it's fair to say, I suppose, that wouldn't have been achievable without the Kickstart.
Oh no, because she wouldn't have been able to have got here.
The overall plan is to demonstrate during the course of the next couple of years that this is a scheme that should be properly funded, become sustainable through a contract with the Department of Work and Pensions. It's been calculated that for every £1 that's invested in this project, the return to the Exchequer is £10. So therefore it's a bit of a no-brainer.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Through Kickstart, the Investing in Communities programme has identified a project which is tackling a real and genuine problem head-on and is giving hundreds a chance to get to work. With the Support Through Education programme and skills, the IIC saw a project with huge potential, providing vocational skills and supported by a network of life tutors. The sectors are chosen depending on the work opportunities within an area.
STEPS primarily is dealing with reaching the hardest to reach young people and adults in the county. So the whole purpose of STEPS is to have a progression for them to actually engage with, and it starts very much with soft level engagement activities.
For example, the Street Life Soccer programme was a 30-week programme that is based on building skills, taking people right from the streets, putting them into a training programme, building up confidence, getting qualifications, and in turn running the programme.
We spend an hour a day doing classwork and whatever that might be involved in football itself, or it might be life skills, and then we will then after that go outside and have an hour on the pitch. So it's a double barrel thing. We get some good classwork done and we enjoy ourselves playing football.
The participants probably from year 1 would gain enough experience to mentor in year 2 to potentially being the tutors themselves in year 3, so it becomes a circled project.
With our specific clientele, we need to just make little steps, because when you have these problems of the streets, if you say to someone, go up to the college to join a course.
Well, from what we've seen already, without the large financial contribution, the vital work carried out by the projects we've already featured, not just today, but in the future as well, would be hard to imagine. Take our next project, for example. NR5 is a community-based charity aimed at the cultural and media service in particular, as well as contributing to the local economy and provide the most efficient service and education.
What the funding has done basically is provided the community with a centre that is state-of-the-art.
I've got the job to not only produce something on the radio, but also to try and get people to aspire to become better at doing things on the radio. So, and that's really pleasing once everything comes together.
And the thing about NR5, it's not just about being a community radio station or a youth centre, it's about providing real tangible education as well for those kids who need it most.
If FEDA hadn't have funded the project, we wouldn't be here now, and 28 kids would not be getting this opportunity of getting an education and hopefully coming out with some GCSEs. So that is a life-changing experience for the kids in the community and the surrounding areas.
They're different. They know they're different, which is why they're not in mainstream education. The point that I like to make with them is that whatever it is, it's not just them that's different. Black people are different. Girls are different. Boys are different. There's a difference. To acknowledge that difference, accept it and deal with it. Not let it be destructive.
The need of these kids in this place is that they need education, and without this place they wouldn't get it. We take them to GCSE, so last year's results from this project was everybody that was here in year 11 gained at least 2 GCSE grades, a few gained 4.
Since I've been here, that's just like been the best school I've ever been to. If there was loads of these, I don't think any kid would skive or nothing.
So the importance of NR5 isn't just about getting GCSEs, it's about ensuring that these kids have some form of engagement with adults during the day and take that engagement and what they've learned from that out to the adults and the children that they meet outside of the project.
So here we are then back where we started. For the projects we've just shown you and the hundreds of people who are benefiting from what they're offering, it's clear the investment made by the East of England Development Agency is money extremely well spent.
I'm actually doing something. I can move on.
We've covered 2 million miles on our mopeds.
We inspire people in this community to take it forward.
I'll leave you with this thought. Picking out just one of the impressive shared objectives of the charities we've just featured, all of them are aiming to contribute significantly to the local economy. Well, as a result, the rewards will be felt over the entire region for many years to come. At a time when all the talk seems to be of recession and financial doom and gloom, it's a powerful and positive message for the future to leave you with, I hope. Thank you for watching.